Welcome to EasyTV Presents Tech View, another episode. In this episode, I'll show you guys very important things, which is how you can apply Windows security. So security means it's like compliance-based security. So for compliance-based security, most of the thing you can control through the group policy object, which is GPO. So I'll show you actually how you can apply the group policy, all kind of standard settings. So standard settings means like there is some standard group policy which is called a benchmark. Is follows by all companies in the world. So all companies in the world means they follow some organization, right? So there is some couple of organization who made the policy. So one is NIST policy, NIST, NIST policy, CIS, benchmark policy, CIS, and another one is DoD policy. So in this video, I'll show you guys how you can apply the DoD benchmark policy. So you can apply benchmark policy for, and also another thing is the policy you're gonna apply, the benchmark you're gonna apply to your server, and also you can apply for your database, or also the server means it not only actually Windows, you can do it on Linux, Unix, all other things like DoD has all those policies, but specifically, I will show you here only the Windows because I'm going to work through the GPO group policy. So how you can apply DoD group policy, how you can apply. That's what I'm going to show you. So before I show you DoD benchmark, or you can say DoD STIG, or you can say Windows hardening, the same thing. Like especially STIGing means STIGing in a Windows. That means you are applying some policy. How you are doing STIGing? You are following some standard. That's your STIGing, right? And that's called hardening. So the STIG you're gonna apply, that means the settings you're gonna apply, you have to follow someone, either NIST or DoD or maybe CIS. It's actually depends on your company which one they are following. So anyway, I'll show you only the DoD policy, how you can get all the DoD benchmark and you can apply it to your server through the group policy, right? So that's what I'll show you. And so before I add any kind of benchmark, I'll show you actually how you can check actually what compliance score you have. That means security wise, policy wise, currently before you applying any kind of benchmark, what score you have. So everything I'll show you in this video. So I'm going to share my screen and I'll explain you step by step everything. So the compliance check with SCAP tools. So we're gonna check the compliance with the SCAP tool. So we're gonna download this tool, and also we're gonna apply the DoD STIG or maybe DoD benchmark. So that's what we're gonna apply to our machine. So before applying, we're gonna check with these tools actually what score we have. So this is the tool, SCAP tool. So with the SCAP tool, we're gonna check. Actually, let me do one thing. With the SCAP tool, we're gonna scan the server without benchmark, and then after that, we're gonna see some which there will be a lot of multiple settings, right? Thousands of settings. But out of thousands of settings, which one is pass or which is not pass? Which one is not pass means the policy not applied. So and then we're gonna link the DoD benchmark, or you can say DoD STIG. We're gonna apply to our machine, and then we're gonna run the group policy update command, which is GPUpdate command, and then we're gonna run SCAP tool again to check it, what score we have. So that's how you can see the improvement of your compliance score. And on the other hand, when you applied it to a machine, that means you are STIGing that machine. So if you apply those policy through your group policy, through your Active Directory, in that case, you can apply to all of your server. That means you can STIG all of your server together just in one shot with the GPO group policy. let's get started. Okay, so this is my one of the server. It's a jump server, and let me show you where this server is sitting on right now. So I have to all servers 2019. You can have a multiple OU like this. So I have 2019 development. I think my jump machine is under development. I have production 3 machine, also have a staging machine. So I'm gonna show you step by step. So first I'm gonna apply on this machine, the machine I have here, right? So since this is my development machine, and also all kind of testing you should do with the development machine first, and then if everything working fine, then you should go for the staging, and then after that you should go the production. So same thing I'm doing here. So what I'm going to do, so you just need to go to the, so simply on the Google you can say DoD STIG or SCAP or whatever you want, just search it and it will take you there. Or you can say DoD, just DoD STIG. If you don't know the SCAP word, just go DoD STIG and you're gonna get this one, just this website. Okay, so when you are there, or maybe if you by mistake you click the DoD Cyber Center Exchange public, if you click here, then it will take you to the other page. So whatever the page or whatever the link, whatever the URL, it will take you. As soon as as long as you are on this portal, just click on you see here srgs/stigs, click here. So we're going to download something, some stuff. So first, the checker, the way we can check, like SCAP tool. So we're going to download the SCAP tool. For downloading the SCAP tool, from the left side, go to the automation, and you're going to see Security Content Automation Protocol, SCAP. So click here, and then from SCAP, we're going to do something like, you see the SCAP 1.3 content. Here's the all content, all benchmark. Here's the all benchmark, and then SCAP 1.2 content. In here, all the Microsoft dependent, like small things like a application, Acrobat Reader, Microsoft.NET, Microsoft Defender, antivirus. Like if you want to stick just for Defender, then you can download this one. Microsoft Internet Explorer sticking, and Microsoft Windows Defender firewall, like firewall policy. So all those things, Mozilla Firefox, all the browsers here, and then SCAP tools, which one we are looking, right? So SCAP tools, there is a multiple tools to check. So they have Oracle, they have Oracle, Linux, different version, different architecture, Red Hat Linux, Sun Solaris. And then on the page number 2, if you go page number 2, you're gonna see the Sun Solaris also with the version, Ubuntu, Linux, and also they have Unix and Windows. Our target is to Windows, right? So click on Windows, and then it's gonna start downloading. You see here it's downloading. It's downloading, but I have already, I'm going to cancel it. And then this is the first one you download, right? So, and then another one you need to do, which is the group policy. If you click group policy here, okay, group policy. So this group policy include all kind of group policy benchmark, like for any kind of Windows, like say Windows 10, Windows 11, Windows Server 2016, 2019, 2022, and also for SQL Server, for for a browser, everything here. So all the time they have latest one, you just need to download. You see the latest one they have now is October 2024 and updated on 4 November. So it's very recent one. When you click here, you see it's going to start downloading, but I don't want it. I just cancel it because I have already. So and then one more thing I need to download. Why I need to download it, you're going to understand later on, but just for now, download it, and I'll explain it later on. So go back to again SCAP tool and download, just an example, download Windows 2022 server benchmark, but it's not showing here. Maybe you have to go to the number 2 page. If you don't find it here, oh yeah, it's here. This one is here, right? So this is what I'm looking for, right? Windows Server 2022 STIG SCAP benchmark. So click here and immediately it's going to start, you see, downloading. So I already downloaded. So if you go your download folder, you just need to go to your download folder. When you go to your download folder, you're going to see all those files like this as a zip file. So each and every one you have to right click and say extract all, and then extract. Then it's going to be extract here like as this kind of folder. See here, I already extracted, so that's why mine is, I have a folder. But whenever you have to do each and every one, right? So what we did, we download three things: says SCAP tools, SCAP benchmark, and also the group policy. Is it the STIG GPO package October? This one, GPO package October, this one, right? And I also downloaded here another one, STIG viewer. You don't need this one, STIG viewer, because through the SCAP tool we also will be able to see it. So now what you need to do, you need to install it. You need to install the SCAP tool. This is the SCAP tool. Double click on it, and then you see here SCC 5.10 Windows. Right click on it and then run as administrator all the time. Do like whenever you set up any kind of software or anything installation, open it as the administrator and run it as the administrator. Next, yes, and install. Next, create a shortcut desktop. Next, install. So now it's installing. So this is the tools just only to check. So if you want to check any other machine, you have to move this software to the other machine and install on that machine. But you don't need to check. Actually, if you have 1,000 machine, you don't need to check like the compliance score in each and every one, right, individually. So as a test, you need to install it on a test machine, and then before applying a group policy, test it with the SCAP tool, and after applying the group policy, test it with the SCAP tool. That's how we can get the score, right? So just finish it. Our tools is already installed. Now what we're going to do, okay, I'm going to minimize everything, close it. Okay, so our SCAP tool is installed, right? I'm going to open it. Double click, open it. It's going to take a little bit time. Just wait. So sometimes when you just double click, it's not open. You can do like right click on it and say run as administrator. That's always recommended. But anyway, when I click, one click is opening, it takes a long time. You see, after a long time, it's open like this. Click OK. And then it's going to load all the policy. You have to wait until it's load. Okay, it's already loaded. So, okay, so it's loaded already, but just for showing you one thing, I have already these two, stick like Windows Server 2022, and these two I have already, but I'm going to just delete it. So 2022 stick, I'm just deleting. The reason I'm deleting, because I want to show you if you have something missing, how you're gonna get back. Or maybe how are you gonna add new one? Oh, sorry, it's remove everything. Oh, I said all, that's why. Anyway, it's not a problem. So you can say install, select. Oh my goodness. So actually I removed everything. So okay, anyway, if you delete it or if you want to add new one, the same thing, same way, right? So my Windows operating system, right, the one I'm running here, it's a 2019. So let's download the 2019. Let's go here, content. You see here, where? Automation, security content automation protocol, SCAP. So when you click on SCAP, the SCAP page will be loaded like this. And then from here, I need to go to the second page. Okay, second page, I'm already there. 2019, this one, I need this one. Okay. So it's already downloaded. And what I have to do? Oh, sorry, not this one. Yeah, here. So 2019, where is the 2019? Here, benchmark, right? So I'm going to extract, and then it will open like as a folder. Okay, where it is? 2019. Here, right? So let's go back here and say install and select, and then go to the download 2019. This is 2019, right? And then install. So if by mistake, actually I deleted all, but my target was to just delete one. Anyway, so this is how you can add it. Or if you have everything like Windows 10, 11, 12, 2019, 2016, but you don't have 2022. So how you can add it? This is the way you can add it. Just download from the SCAP to the benchmark, SCAP benchmark, and then install it like this. So this is the way you can install it. So now it's loading everything. You have to wait until it's finished. All right, so this is done, right? So now I'm gonna, right now in this machine, on my Jam machine, there is no policy. I didn't apply any group policy. By default, it has some policy, like when Windows is built, when it deployed, this time by default it has some policy already attached as a local policy. So I'm just now checking before I apply the STIG or before I apply the benchmark, what's my score, compliance score? What's my compliance score means what's my security group policy or policy score. So let's check it out. You can see I have check mark here and since start scan. It's scanning right now. And this scanning will take time. You have to wait until it's finished. Maybe it's gonna take 2, 3, 4, or 5 minutes, depends on your server speed. All right, so it's finished, it's done. So now you can see the report here, how much is completed, and adjusted score and original score. Also, it's generate some report. So you can go view result, and then you can see result from here. You can see result from here. So if you want to see only the non-compliance, that means what? The one is not passed, right? And if you want to see all like pass or fail all together, then click on all settings. Double click on it. You see here? So my score is 44.81%. 44.81%. And you see, the blue one is pass and red one is fail. And also it has a category. You see cat 1, cat 2, and cat 3 based on the like a priority list. So you have to fix all those things, all the red things, you have to fix it. So let's see, like, because individually, if you want to do the settings, if you click here, it's going to tell you everything. WinRM, what you need to do, where you can find it, what's like after you applied, what is going to be happen, is going to change on the your HK local machine with the registry. So everything is explaining here. So it also it gives you the instruction if you want to apply it like manually. If you want to do it, you have to go to your group policy, and then you have to do what is called so you have to administrative template, Windows components, all the instruction is there. You just need to follow and finish it, all the settings. But it's gonna be it will take you a long time to complete all of those, right? So that's why I'm going to show you the easy way how you can apply the benchmark, like DoD benchmark. So DoD benchmark is available online. You can just download and apply. But for CIS, you have to do the settings by yourself. I didn't find anything like you can apply. Maybe there is a way. Anyway, so we know how to check it, right? So we already know. I'm just going to minimize it, or maybe I can close it and minimize this one. Now I'm going to apply the policy. How are you going to apply the policy? So first, for applying the policy, I have to go to my tools and then group policy. Do I have group policy here? This is my actually it's not installed. This is my jump machine. Let's log into the Active Directory, but I can do it from the jump machine also if I have this policy. So it's not installed here as a feature. That's why it's not showing. This is my jump machine. On the jump machine, group policy is not showing. Group is not here. Okay, anyway, no issues. So tools, and then this is my Active Directory machine. And then go to the group policy management. So I'm going to expand it and expand this one, domain, site level, okay. So computer object, domain controller, user account, so user policy and computer policy. So computer object. So in the computer object, we have a multiple computer object, right? We have a sub OU, right? We have a sub, right? 2019 and server. This is NY near and computer server VA Virginia. But if you have a like kind of this kind of things, if you have, I'm not saying like you have to have it, but just saying if you have it. So I have a one policy here. I'm not sure I have the exact settings there. Yeah, actually nothing. It's just a setup, computer configuration and user permission. No settings there. Okay. Anyway, don't worry about it. So I want to show you actually how you're going to import a group policy. So for importing, you cannot go here. For importing all the time or creating any GPU or importing any GPU, you have to go to group policy object in this location. So if you import it here, then it's going to be on the inventory of your group policy management. So group policy object, make sure you have to go here. And okay, so new group policy, which one we are going to import it? So DoD group policy, right? So before we import it, just say go here and download. Oh, sorry. Oh, I have to move the policy here. Okay, let's move it here because I downloaded it on my jump machine. So from jump machine to I have to move it to my just give me a second. It's not going to take that long. So which policy I'm trying to import it? 2019, right? This one. Just I'm going to copy this one and my DC and paste it here. It's not going to take that long. It's very small file. Okay. So this one, what is the file name? MS Windows Server 2019 SCAP benchmark, right? and there will be two benchmark. Oh, it's only one. Anyway, I'm going to show you just only one, whatever it is. So usually you should have like two benchmark. One is for computer and one is for user. So you can say Windows Server 2019 STIG benchmark. Okay. So we're gonna change the name, but I'm just okay. So this is our environment, right? Whatever you want, you can do it. So for example, I'm going to create a new policy, and I'm naming SEST or SLV, and then it should be your company SLV, and then I can remove some of the stuff from here. I can say SLV Windows Server 2019. Okay, since they use underscore, I can use underscore. SLV Windows Server 2019 be something STIG SCAP 13 benchmark. Okay, just okay. So what I did, I just created a group policy object, but there is no settings. If you go to the settings, okay, you see here computer configuration is nothing here, no settings. User configuration, no settings. So now we're gonna import exactly same settings, the one we downloaded, right? Right click on it, and then you can say import settings, next, next, browse, download. You see here, when you click this one, it shows here, right? Okay, next. Oh, no backup found. What backup? Just give 1 second. Let's do it again. I click on it. Oh, sorry, not import. You can say restore from the backup. Click next, browse. It's already selected because I selected one time. That's why it shows here. Click next. Well, why is there no backup here? Okay, just give me 1 second. Oh, sorry. Actually, this is not not backup. Like the one I copied here, it's not the actual one. This is for just testing the SCAP testing, right? So this is not the actual one. This is for testing purpose. There is no policy actually. This is the XML file. So this is not the right one. So what I have to do, I have to just go back here. You guys remember I downloaded a policy. It's called STG GPO package October. This one. Go here inside, and then from here, just copy. Okay, 2019. I'm just copying this one. Copy, and then I'm going to go back to here, download folder. Actually, I'm going to delete this one because it's going to be it will confuse me. And then paste it here. Okay, I just copied only 2019. And if you go here inside, you're going to see there's a two policy GPU. You see, this is the actual backup, the one I downloaded. So there's a two policy. One is computer and the computer settings. You see here, what is this? When you go to the settings, what is this? Computer configuration, user configuration, right? So in here, we're going to say different name, computer configuration, right? Rename computer configuration. You can say CC, and actually we're gonna change the name here. You can say benchmark or something like that. Benchmark, and this one is October benchmark, right? So benchmark, and also you can say October. OTC 2024, and then okay, what does it mean? So SLV Windows Server 2019 benchmark October 2024 CC, that means computer configuration. So there's a two configuration, right? And another is user UC. So we're going to do CC and UC. So exactly same one. I'm going to create another one. Copy, and then right click the group policy, new policy, and then paste it. Instead of CC, I can say underscore UC. It's just your reference, nothing else. Okay, so I have two, right? So UC means user control, like exactly same thing here. User settings, right? User configuration, and CC means computer configuration. So now we're gonna import the computer configuration. So right click on it and then say import, next, browse this computer, download now, expand it, you see GPU. So now it shows you two, right? So which one I'm going to, so this is the computer configuration. So it's gonna importing all the settings. It says succeed, right? Click OK. So now you just refresh it. Now you're gonna see there is a thousands of settings. You see here, now computer configuration is built up. You see, a lot of settings there. And user configuration is nothing, right? Now I'm going to import it here. Edit. So sorry, it's not edit. It's not edit. Right click on it, and then you can see import. Next. It's already there because I already showed one time. And then the second one, next, finish. Actually, there is no user configuration. Anyway, whatever the configuration is, just do it, or you can say, actually they mentioned MD and DC something. When you import it, next. So whatever they mentioned here, DC stick and MS stick, just use that one. DC stick and MS stick. There is no user policy actually. DC and M. So this one is DC, right? Let's rename it. DC and MD, right? Again, okay. Let me check it again. Import. Just remember what is a DC, right? DC and MS. DC and MS. Okay, let's do it. DC and MS. DC. Rename. So this one is DC. DC. And this one is MS. So you have all the reference here. So for 2019, we just imported like this, right? So for 2016, if you need, for 2022, if you need, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're going to do the same thing, right? You have to go to here. And actually, you already downloaded this one, group policy, so you have already. So just from your folder where you download, right? Where you download, you just need to select, you see, 2016, this is Office. Here, Windows 20 Server 2016, 2012, 2019, 2022, right? Whatever you want, just go there and the go GPUs, you're gonna see two of them. But in this mode, you cannot read it, but you have to go to the group policy through the group policy manager. That's how you'll be able to read it. Okay. Anyway, so our all settings is already you see here there is a policy applied and everything is already imported. So now we have the policy and you need to apply the policy. We just import it, right? How you can apply it? For applying the policy, you have to go, you can, if you link here, it's going to apply for all the computers, but I'm not going to apply this policy to all of the computer. So I'm going to link it with specific my jump machine. And I want to see what kind of effect, like, so before we had 46 point something score, right? So after applying, what score is going to show? That's what I'm going to show you here. So under BA 2019 and development machine, so in here I'm going to link it. So right click on, select the folder, because I know my jam machine is in this OU, right? I click on it, link the GPU, and then select this both GPU. You can say control, you can press control button and select both, and okay. So both are now selected. Both are selected now, and that's it. That's it. Your GPU is applied, but now we just link the GPU, right? But that GPU will gonna affect. It's gonna take because we applied it to our jam machine. Jam machine is a client of our domain activity, right? So the entire process to apply the policy, the one we just link it, all the policies, all the settings will be make impact, like effect on our jam machine. It's going to take 1 hour 30 minutes plus another 30 minutes to total 2 hours. But if you wait 2 hours, then after 2 hours it's going to be applied automatically. But if you don't want to wait, in that case, what you can do is go to our machine. Let me minimize everything. Okay, go to the jam machine, because we applied the policy on this machine. It's going to take 2 hours. But if you don't want to wait, just go search, say CMD, command prompt, right click on it, run as an administrator, and then you can run GPUpdate / force, hit enter. Windows failed to apply blah, blah, settings. Okay. So or getting the immediate response, you can do restart the computer. And also restart the computer, you're going to see the different behavior. So let's do it. It's not going to take that long if I restart it. So run the GPUpdate command, or maybe restart the computer. Okay. Before we do that, okay, let's scan one more time. Let's see what's happening. Otherwise, if we cannot get the exact result, then we'll restart it. So restart can solve all the problem, but without restarting, you can run this command, GPUpdate / force. Yes, it's running. It will take time, so we have to wait until it's finished. And seems like we are going to get a good result. So let's see what score we're gonna get. All right, it's done. So go to the view result and all settings. Yes, you see, before it was 46%, now it's 93.99%. So which one is failing? Still some of them is failing, right? So DoD Root Certificate Authority CA. So DoD must have the DoD root certificate. So we don't have the DoD. In my environment, I don't have DoD. I don't have any CA authority like server certificate server. I don't have it. That's why it's like if my organization is a DoD organization, then maybe I can have it. So that's why those things actually I cannot do it, right? So if you cannot do any kind of settings, in that case, what are you gonna do? Like through the security tools, it's gonna show vulnerability. It's gonna be one vulnerability, right? So in this case, what you can do, you can say, okay, I cannot do it. In that case, you can submit a waiver. You can do submit the waiver. And so you can check authentication method and deny some computer settings. It's not that much. Or you can close it and maybe you can just only see only the fail option. It's just showing you only the fail. So above 90 score is good score. So we have 93.99%. And that's all. That's what I plan to show you in this video. And I think you guys understand, and if you enjoyed and if you think this video is important or understandable, please give a big thumbs up, and also don't forget to make some comments because your comments encourage me to make more video for you guys. And also if you are new in my channel, please subscribe my channel. Thank you. Thanks for watching.